So right there, that's a transmission mount that we are going to be replacing. Right here is a bracket, some type of transmission arm. Porsche in their guides, I'm sure if you guys have seen a couple other videos, you've seen that they recommend not to remove this or mess with it or anything like that. You just have to buy a new one. I guess that's part of the Porsche tax if you go to the dealer. But we're going to remove it, and we're just going to be very careful with it. The part that they're concerned with is this weld right here. That weld could break off if you're attacking that bottom bolt. Oh yeah, there we go. My buddy's here with the light. So, whoop, there's a bolt right here at the bottom. If you're attacking that bolt right there, then you could have a chance at bending or snapping at this weld. So my advice is to, you can kind of tell that this piece is boxed. So you put a box head wrench on that, like a 15 or a 16, I can't remember the exact thing. But once we remove this assembly, I'll show you, we'll put a box head wrench and then we'll zip that right off with the proper E-Torx head or something like that. But it'll be really easy. It should be pretty straightforward. There's a bolt right there as well, and then another bolt. I think these are 13s. I'm gonna have to check back on that, but you guys are gonna see this as it goes. So, and then we got another bolt right there on the other side. These have tops, so we just gotta hold those down with a wrench as you zip these off from the bottom. Same thing on the other side. It's about an hour per side, and then about an hour figuring out all the German bullshit that we have to remove, and that's just here. Let's get started. All right, sweet. So we got the passenger side mount here. One telltale sign that your mount is going bad. As you can see, there's quite a bit of oil all around it. And these are hydraulic mounts, so they are filled with oil from the factory. So obviously this one's failed right here, and we are seeing a little bit of residue come around it. So that's why it's obviously as dirty as it is. Earlier I told you guys that we could do this a safe way as to not bend this bracket and, more importantly, damage that weld, that fragile weld right there. So we're going to use a 25mm box wrench. I did not have the appropriate size E-Torx to buzz that one off, so we're going to be using a 19. But just to show you before I go ahead and damage anything, this is a 19. There's no wiggle on that. It's beautiful. Here, I'll show it. There you go. It's perfect fit, so should be able to buzz it right off. Make sure that's loose. That goes right there. Just like that. And then should be able to pull it out, and you haven't damaged the mount at all. That's the exact original orientation. So all good to go. So basically we're just about done with the motor mounts here. One big thing that everyone has mentioned on the other YouTube videos is that you do have to drop the engine just a little bit to essentially get one of these bolts out. You know what? I'm gonna bring you along just because I can here. This is kind of cool. Another pro tip is to make sure that your friend isn't standing underneath the engine when you're lowering it, because that's never safe. Let's see. Oh, there we go. So here, obviously, there's coolant hoses. You got two coolant hoses. You unclip these. That gives you more access just to mess around with them and move them about. So then you can obviously see the other. Oh, there it is. There it is, right there. You can see the other bolts that you got to work with. So we got this guy. Oh, we got this guy right here. And once you drop that engine about 1.5 inches to 2 inches out of the engine bay, you can remove that guy. It does get hung up on the actual chassis itself right here. So we will have to push this engine back up another 2 inches. But for now, it's dropped. We're going to remove this carrier for the motor mount, and then the motor mount itself right there. We do have some fresh parts to install right over here. Let me just get on over to this guy right here. Perfect. So this is the fresh motor mount right here. And then we got, I think these were like motor mount bump stops. They go right around this housing here. You will see us doing that, so no worries. Let's get you guys back on the stand here and positioned for more fun times.
It's a fun thing I noticed, by the way, the hole that the bolt slides out on is on a different angle from this one. So if you look here, come over here.
Yeah, let me see.
You see how that's up here on this? It's like on the side.
Oh yeah, so this one, the bolt up the top comes down,
yeah,
and then
so
that one has
down.
to. Yeah.
So it does want to.
Yeah, it's gonna have to get zhushed out in a very weird way.
But it looks like there might be something here. You see how this is bolt-tuler shaped right here? Where my finger is? It looks like there might be something in here. It feels like there might be something in there.
Sorry. Oh, it's a connector right there?
Yep.
Oh, goddamn. Hold on. We could probably get good access. I see it. I don't. Oh, no.
Well, look at it.
Yeah. Go with a torque T30 because it did look pretty large. That's what she said. All right, so Adam over here pointed out a good thing. It looks like there is a 5th bolt on the motor mount, and that kind of also goes straight to the engine. It's a very small one. It looks to be a Torx bolt.
Grab you guys here for a second to show you real quick. There it is. It's up in here. You kind of see the hole up right where my finger is. I was trying to sneak a. Oh, you're almost there. Wait. Oh, why'd you have to pull it all the way out?
I need to get a different.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Let me get. Oh, wait. Actually, this is where the 1/4 inch can come in handy. Oh. This actually might be super sweet. If this works, that would be a giant reason to purchase a set like that. Oh, is there something blocking?
Yeah, you got. I mean, if you look, there's a piece of metal there.
No, I got it.
Oh, you got it. Nice. Oh, wait, you're out. Come down. Oh, you fell out of it.
I didn't like the feel of that. Look at that bolt just kind of making her way out. Making her way downtown, walking fast. That's gotta be loose.
Very nice. My wife.
My wife.
My wife.
My wife. And these aren't too bad, really. You just got to get them loose and then pop the bolts.
Where?
I think we just got to get like a 15.
Oh, you got a lot easier of a side over here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe just plug that guy right on there so she doesn't move. Yep, just like that.
Wait, you're tightening.
Am I?
Yep, wait. Yep.
Bottom one. No,
Bumping the camera. Bumping the camera. There we go. Yeah, let me in here. Let me in here.
You got it? I'm holding her.
Oh, you moved to the bottom one.
Yeah. Top should be good. You're getting her. I can feel it. Yep, keep going. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. There it is. Yeah.
Very nice.
Very nice. Yeah. Keep going on. Keep playing on that one if you can. Yeah. You got a ways.
Oops. I'm off. Hold on, I fell off.
I bet your arms are sore doing this right now.
Well, that and top wiring all day, man.
Nice.
Sometimes you just gotta change angles. Change the muscle that's being used. Oop. Feel free.
Yep. Bottom's good.
Woohoo!
Yahoo!
Oh, nuts. Is that both of them off?
That's one. The other one's just loose.
Oh, it's not loose enough to be hand to loose.
Yeah.
The top one?
Let's see, I'm collecting and gathering all of our mess here so we don't lose anything.
Wait, give me that wrench that you just set down away from me. No, I don't need that one. I need the one that you had that was the right size. That you just set down on the stool over there.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that.
Thanks. I don't know if that's coming or not. I'm just gonna hope. Oh yeah, it is. Ouch! Ooh. Okay. Are you free now? Nope. Oh, frick. Ah! Oh, that almost definitely is worse.
What? Hello.
What was that?
Nothing too important. I wonder if they have a marker in here, bolt like marker.
It's a blue mark.
Yeah, it's like, you know, give it a tightness mark. All right, now I gotta install the carrier. There she goes.
Jesus criminy.
I know. All right, so that's actually, all those are lined up. That's awesome. Oh, wow. Kind of already covered up the top ones, but, oh, you know what? And it's super easy to tell if those ever obviously get tighter or looser. Okay. Look at that. That's fucking disgusting. Makes me sick. Oh, twice at the same spot.
I'm not gonna lie, the foot pedal hasn't moved in height.
Yeah. Alright, so that was pretty
But
cool.
I would be willing to bet that if the engineers use this at all, they were smart enough to, nope, they were not. They never used their own product.
Yeah.
Guaranteed, that's how you know someone never used it, because that's a feature they would have immediately been like, yep, make this thing tuck out of the way. What do you got there?
we need to put a bolt through.
Oh,
These long ass bolts that you were able to successfully fish out. We need to fish back. Oh, well, that would also explain it. That's not really lining up. Okay, there we go. Now you can. Oh, I love that sound.